Our next reader from Los Altos, California, Judith Cody, reading her flash fiction, Sub-Freezing. There you are.
I'd like to thank the National League of American Pen Women for this wonderful event. It's very exciting. Now, I grew up in the Northeast, and as you all know, it's very snowy, very cold there. And we were always cautioned, don't stay out late during winter because the weather's sub-freezing and you'll get frostbite, which I did on many occasions because I didn't stay out. So the following story, Sub-Freezing, is based on an actual event in that part of the country. Better put on my glasses. Looking out her window, several fat, fluffy snowflakes waver down, which could be lovely anywhere else. But in this trash-cluttered alley, even a single snowflake may portend a rock-hard frozen death for someone during this night's quickly plummeting, sub-freezing weather. A furred mound curls tightly against the approach of the night's lonely, bitter cold. The dog's heavy head rises up to reveal a speckled gray muzzle. Alert, shining eyes search the bleak areas around the garbage bags piled against the brick walls. As if instinctively on guard for an ancient enemy, he cautiously scans the entrance to the street with its single lamppost. Pale and smooth, a small object is centered in the area of the huge dog's abdomen. The dog turns and rubs it with his moist, warm nose, sniffing and licking the object, finally nuzzling into it and closing his eyes for the night. The woman looks down into the abyss of the alley from a sixth-floor window. It's that big dog with the dark, heavy coat. Oh, he always makes it through these sub-freezing nights. He's got some sort of toy, a doll. A light snowfall now covers the dog like a frail lace doily. The dog shakes it off and burrows into his great fur tighter and tighter around the tiny doll. The woman gets into the twin bed next to the window, leaving the curtain open so as to enjoy the delicate downfall of winter's lace walk as she dozes off. The woman jolts awake, nervously searching her room. Nothing to be seen. Maybe it was a bad dream, but there is a small sound coming from the alley. The woman is plainly aware of a kind of high-pitched whimper. It's probably the dog suffering in this awful cold. Snuggling into the softness of her pillow, the woman is almost back asleep again. Then she hears the distant sound again. She gets up to check on the dog. Peering out the window, she sees that snow has thickly covered everything in sight. Even the huge dog is barely visible. He shakes the snow from his eyes and looks up at her before turning back to the object that he has wrapped himself around. About to turn away from the window, something draws the woman back to the dog again. She looks down into the alley. Is he sick or freezing to death? White, silent, and very still, the scene makes her think of a black and white photograph she saw once. Suddenly, the doll twitches, then emits a clear, wobbly wail. My God, it's a newborn baby tossed into the alley, the woman shouts to the 911 operator. Later, in the alley, lights from the squad cars and the ambulance blink sparkling colors onto the snowflakes swirling around the medics as they carefully load the whimpering infant into their ambulance. Policemen surround the dog standing in the snow, wagging his tail. The woman listens to them and smiles. Let's call animal control. No, let's buy him a steak. I'll take that old dog home. I'll pitch in for that steak. Thank you.